We got a scared speed goat. He went so fast I couldn't catch him. This is Utah's least visited desert. And hiding in this desert are well-preserved remnants of our past. With hardly any signs to help navigate, make sure you come prepared with food, water, fuel, and your best navigation skills. This remote part of Utah is no joke. But if you seek solitude and isolation, this is the place. Hey everybody, what's up? Well, we're back at the swell today, and I'm trying to track down more things that I haven't seen before. This one, I wasn't sure if it really existed. It's on my map, and my map is really old, but we found it. We found this old homestead. It does exist, and it's still here. Looks like somebody's camped right here. But there's the cabin. We'll go check that out last because there's a couple other things around here we better look at real quick. Got an old frame right here. It looks like they converted into a wagon. Still has a rear axle. Pretty cool. So this cabin is about ready to come down. It's already mostly come down. This cabin looks like it was made out of railroad ties. It's big lumber. Huh. Those look like part of that old wagon I was showing you guys. This could have been like a little chicken coop or something. So here's those sides. Looks like wagon parts to me. So this is rock with some wood timbers for the roof. It's got pack rat nest in here. A bench. Huh. Those rocks are all mortared. So I don't know, storage I guess. And they got a pretty good sized corral. Okay, let's check out this cabin. Well, the door is on the ground. Got some bones here. Some artifacts. And there's a moonshine bottle. Piece of an old brick. There's a bunch of salt licks here. A lot of them. Big old pack rat nest. Some springs for a mattress. Huh. Well, I'd definitely say this cabin's been repurposed into like a little barn. Maybe for some baby sheep. I don't know. But this is pretty cool, it's still here. This is Smith's cabin. Man, it's nice and quiet right here. I get it why somebody turned this into a homestead. Just out of the desert a little bit. Just barely starting to get up into the swell. And nobody for miles. All right, let's put the drone up and see if we can find anything else right here. On December 20th, 1933, Wayne Smith and Matilda Elizabeth Reynolds Smith, also known as Betty, were married in the Manti Temple. Soon after that, they settled in the northern part of the San Rafael Swell. They chose Cottonwood Wash to build their homestead, and the site was chosen for its access to a natural spring. They raised cattle in this remote and harsh desert, relying on their spring for survival. It's unclear how long Wayne and Betty enjoyed their little ranch. At some point, water wells began being drilled in the area, and this caused artificial seismic activity, destroying the spring they relied on, and they were eventually forced out and moved to Green River, the closest town to the ranch. All right, we found our little homestead. Now let's go search for something else. I've got an idea, but I haven't actually found it yet. So as soon as I get to a good spot with phone service, I'm gonna try and find it, and hopefully we'll be able to make it there. Because I've always wanted to see this, but I've never had the time to go look for it. And today's the day. And if you're curious, we're down by Green River, Utah, searching around in this area. Been down here a few times, found some stuff, but I want to find some new stuff. So we'll keep going, and hopefully we find what we're looking for. Oh yeah, and I just got reminded by a sign. The Swell is home to uranium mines. So there could be a uranium mine that you're looking at. So be careful. Well, I spotted that from the road. Decided I better come look at it. And then I noticed just past that sign there was some concrete. I'll go drive by that now. It's just over there. Pretty good sized concrete pad right here. Then there's an even bigger one right here. And then over there, there's a little one. So I'm gonna believe that sign, and this was a uranium mine of some sort. Maybe it was a mill. I don't know, maybe it's just a loading area. There's a couple camp spots here too. If you wanna come camp by some possible radon and uranium. Some old metal. Looks like a oil filter. And that looks weird right there. Like it's a piece of metal or something. But I think it's wood. Probably another little TNT shed. Like that one we found over there. Looks about the same. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, there was something right here. I don't know what. Oh, it's a hole in the ground. Maybe this was their mine shaft. You kind of see some concrete there. And then it goes down into a void. Oh, there's a marker right there too. Can you read it? Oh, I wonder if that's a rock of uranium. I have no idea. I am not a uranium expert, not even a little bit. That would be my first uranium mine I've found. I'm pretty sure it is, just because of this sign. And I will look and see if I can find the name of this old mine. See if it's findable. I found another one. Still got a door on it. Holy cow. Well, bonus. We found some bonus structures. During the 50s, the swell saw intense and rapid prospecting for uranium and vanadium. Hundreds of claims were staked throughout the swell. Early prospectors often looked for petrified wood, a common host for uranium, and even anthills left clues for the prospectors. Due to the safety hazards of the old mines, the BLM and the state of Utah have closed over 170 mine openings in the swell. But the evidence of mining activity can still be seen once you start looking around. I wasn't able to find a name on this mining location. Records show about 900 different mining claims operated in the swell. By the 1960s, the low-grade uranium being pulled from the mines was no longer suitable for distribution. Higher quality uranium was found elsewhere, in Wyoming, New Mexico, Texas, and Arizona. Well, that was a fun little back road. From that cabin, I took some dirt roads, and basically this dirt road hooks up right to where Highway 24 hits I-70. So if you get off I-70 to go to Hanksville, if you turn on the dirt road, it'll take you where we just came from. But I've always wanted to go on that road. And there was a lot more on that road than I expected. So pretty fun. It's a nice little, what I call a shortcut. Just ask my wife about them. She knows what I mean. They're not really shorter. They usually take longer. Sometimes they are shorter, but they're the long way I always tell you about. But hopefully we should be getting close to our next location. Should be just a little bit further south. We got to get closer to Hanksville and then find another dirt road. But there's the San Rafael Reef. There's the road we came from. And then the freeway is right over there, and then on the other side of the bridge will take you right down to Hanksville. See, we're just coming off the dirt, and then we'll hit the overpass over the freeway. All right, we're south of Hanksville now. I'm back on dirt roads, and hopefully we're not too far away. So far the roads are really good. I think they just regraded them. There's not even a washboard, so pretty nice. But we gotta drive across the desert for a little bit, and I'll grab you guys when we get to something interesting. Okay, the dirt road is good until about a half a mile before you get there. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this part. Yeah, we should make it. Definitely a high clearance route. Have yourself some good grippy tires. You got some sand out here. And this last little hill is kind of steep. I can't see. Gosh, and it doesn't feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. A bummer. I guess what I'm looking for is one of those hidden locations they don't want you to know about. I've been Googling like crazy and trying to find it on maps, but no luck. I am looking for the Robber's Roost. And it kept taking me to Robber's Roost Canyon, which should be this canyon. But I don't see no Robber's Roost. So dang it. I will have to research more. See if I can find this place. If you're not familiar with the Robber's Roost, it is the cabin where the infamous Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch would lay low after robbing a bank, train, or stagecoach. This area is near to Butch Cassidy's childhood home, just on the other side of Capitol Reef to the west. He knew these deserts and canyons like the back of his hand. Even today, their hideout is very hard to find. I know it's out there, but it's definitely elusive, just like Butch. I took a closer look at my map and I did find it. So now I'm gonna try to get to it before the sun goes down. Cross your fingers. Hopefully we make it. Uh-oh, I found a spot where the road is really muddy. Yeah, it's flipping muddy right here. Well, looks like I got shot in the foot again. It's supposed to be right here, but I don't see nothing. And I was thinking about camping out here, but I don't think I'd trust the weatherman. He says it's not gonna rain here, but I know it's raining back at my house. We got some pretty ugly looking clouds over there. So it took me about an hour and a half traveling through the desert to get here to nothing. So I want to be closer to the highway just in case it rains. So I'm gonna flip around, go back out the way I came, and it's probably gonna be really dark by the time I set up my camp. So we might just call this the end of our adventure today. Well, I decided to make it easy on myself tonight. I brought the propane fire pit. And that's also where I'm gonna cook my dinner. I brought some hot dogs and a hot dog stick. So it's all easy tonight. My bed's already set up. And I'm going to bed early because I woke up early to get here. Don't leave yet. give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Or take it a step further and push the join button and become a member and get your name on this list. But regardless, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And don't forget, if you can, take the long way home. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.